What's going on, friends and community alike? That is precisely what we are going to be talking about in this Sketchup, where I took an hour. This was actually 2 days spliced together back in December for SHEcember. One of the first artist friends that I came across. She goes by Alice XXX. She does a lot of live streaming of figure studies, where she is set up taking photos, and while she's taking photos, she also live streams it, so you can get a feel for doing figure drawings in case you don't want to go somewhere like where they're having a class and do figure studies. Like if you're not up to snuff, which I feel like I am. I'm going to be talking about that in a second. Last night I was on the Artcasters with Scott and Josh. It was such a good talk. Talking about the comic process. I even gave a sneak peek of issue 8. If you're interested in seeing that, I will throw the link down below. We also spoke about the Life in Space Kickstarter that is running currently. It's going amazingly. I sold one of my original pages that I have up on the docket, and I think that lit a fire under all of us. Again, even a week in now, it's still going strong, and I think it's blowing all our expectations, which is just incredible. You see, I did about 3 drawings each day. I think I did 4 the second day. But this is Alice, and finding that strong community, talking with the people that you're enjoying their content, making sure they know that you're there watching. I'm trying to get better at commenting on all the videos I'm watching. I usually set up a big playlist that I watch while I'm working on my comics, so it's a little bit difficult, but if there's something that catches my attention, I will stop for a second and go and tell them that they're doing an amazing job. There's a few new hundreds challengers. Actually, there's quite a bit new hundreds challengers. The most notable are Josh Kemble, he from the Artcasters. He's actually set up and doing it legit now, and I'm enjoying his videos quite a bit. Holly Brown has started her hundreds, and Marshall Couture has even thrown his hat into the ring as well. And that's what I mean, this strong community of people that I've met this last 5 years and plus. It's so incredible having these great friends around, because not only do we all support each other, but we also help promote, and we want to see the others doing well. There are moments when we get jealous of each other, and we get down on ourselves because we might not have as big a following as we want, or we just have those days that our hands aren't working and just nothing wants to work right. But it's those friendships that matter the most, because at the end of the day, all we got is our art and our friendships. And if we don't have one of those, it'd be a very unfulfilling life. But thankfully, we're able to have both of those. This community has done such great things, and now with the Life in Space anthology, I can't believe that I'm going to be published alongside of other amazing artists, such as Gaz, such as Kevin Cross, Scott Sterkland, Mike Emirates, Marshall, Chris McQuinlan, Jan. So many great artists, such great friendships we've built over these years, and now we're bringing this premium product. I am so excited because all of their art has grown over these past years, and it's amazing to see them doing better, propelling all of us to do better, all the growth we see in our own work, but not only that, but to see the growth in their work as well. We hit this grind of 100 days of making comics, and like I was talking on Artcasters last night, that first 20 days is easy enough because you think you can handle it. The day 20 to 40 or so gets to be the grind and putting the work in, and then it catches up with you. The juggling of the videos, working on the comics, all this other stuff catches up, and you're trying to focus on doing way too much, and it becomes way too much of a juggling act, and that's where it kicks in. Day 40 to 60, probably day 40 to 70 is the hardest part to get through. You don't see the end in the sight anymore. You can't see where you started from, and you just have to trust that the path is the correct one. With this community, it's easy to see that because we've all been through there. We know that torturous 30-odd day stretch. But once you hit that 70th day, once you get the home stretch, you almost have too many ideas. You're trying to get so much done, and by that time, it's day 100 rolling over, and you now have completed the challenge. I hope there's many of the new challengers listening to this, because I hope you throw a comment down below, because I want to check out your stuff. There are a bunch of people doing this right now, and having people cheer you on as you take on the challenge is something so important, and I want to be there for a lot of the new people. So I hope you heed this advice and throw a comment down below so I know I can check out your stuff and cheer you on as you go through this whole process as well. Comics is not an easy process by any stretch of the means. When I started 3 years ago, I had no idea how much work went into that first issue, but I was committed at that point, and I'm still working on my 13 issue series that I started way back then. So that's going to do it for right now. I'll be back showing off a little bit of my process in a few days, so stay tuned for that. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're drawing to your heart's content. We'll catch you next time. Later.